and welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Kensho, the Art of Gaming YouTube channel. We review video games in depth with tips, tricks, guides, and tutorials, indie throwback classic video games, games you haven't had a chance to play yet, and we get into the games with over a decade of gaming experience background. We have the experience to know what to look for, the glitches, the anomalies, if any, as well as show you the features and all that these games have to offer so you can make informed decisions about the games that you're going to decide to play in the future with a non-biased, non-judgmental opinion. We dive right into the games firsthand, and in our gameplay, we're going to review today again Hero Siege Season 8, and this is its current version state, 6.8.4.0. The biggest updated implementation enhancement to the game yet. In the words of Panic Art Studios themselves, this has been a dedication, a team effort, and a cooperation by them. They're putting their all into this. I believe firsthand that these individuals, these people are gifted, and they must have lost sleep over this. They didn't just think about one item or a dozen items in the game to bring to you this season, but a whole new way to play the game. For every single playable archetype and character you can choose to go through the campaign and storyline with, they might as well just call this an expansion itself. We do have Valhalla in the game, but there is a new user-face options window for filter settings, for gamepads, controllers, keyboards, and mouse, items you've never seen, a new gameplay mechanic, and items that you could find in the game that you weren't in the game before or even a few weeks ago. We have new characters introduced in the game, like the Bard and other classes before it. We also have companions, DLCs for every category that you can think about, including the hat shop and ways to earn game items and things of interest to you for free just in your gameplay. New things to discover, secrets and lore, voiced over dialogue, new items with brand new artwork, the resolutions, the tone mapping of this game, the bugs and the glitches. The anomalies in the game have been updated and looked for and worked on, as well as it is the connectivity for the servers, as well as the user interface options for every setting in the game you could possibly think of have been customized and reworked. There is so much to look forward to in this game. They must have had nightmares about this. To bring us this artwork and this visual art style has become a dream to log on to online or to play locally. I appreciate you tuning in, and stay tuned if you'd like to see the actual gameplay and the introduction of what this game offers right now in its current season, as including its seasonal bundles and limited edition items. This is Kensho's The Art of Gaming Hero Siege version 6.8.4.0 review. One of the members and staff for Panic Art Studios working on the development and involved in the process of the game over the years, and in quote, we will begin to read the letter and show you a little bit about what the game has to offer as of its recent update. Greetings, fine people of Turutio. It is I, one of the burnt-out developers, Elias. I had to think for a long while what to write, so I decided to write nonsense. My brain and I think everyone's brains are fried at this point, so we're just so happy to be done with our latest development cycle. This is the single biggest patch that we've ever done. Notes are up to 1,600 lines, so get ready for a roller coaster. Our team has also grown in size. We have hired a community member and moderator, Octa, to do tickets since our QA team was kind of doing those, and we don't want to waste their time on tickets. Thus, we hired a person who is actually good at handling them. We also lacked a person who is responsible and understands ARPGs itemization, so we hired Fumasina, a community member and moderator. And last but not least, our new project manager, Rexy, who we hired a bit before last season's launch. He's responsible for keeping everything intact and making sure everything is looked at, nothing gets ignored. Our team can get quite wild and out of place sometimes. Here is a character depiction, a artwork, if you will, of each of the people here involved in its development. Very interesting artwork depicting the two newest additions members to their team as they've been expanding and growing over the years developing this game. We have some bios here from Elias and each of the descriptions for their members. Everyone from Elias to Jusai to Mika, the system admin administrators, the project managers are all listed here with some descriptions. Take your time and read some of them. They got a good sense of humor. And at the bottom of the letter, we are going to continue the message. And it goes on to say, and quote, blah, so I would go over the patch notes, but there's just too much, so I won't bother going into detail. If there are any questions, you can comment on the post, and I'll be answering them. Here are the Hero Siege Season 8 patch notes, and they are indeed lengthy if you take a look at these. Anything that you'd like to have covered or might have missed in the video, you could check out the info on their latest patch notes. And the Elias lead developer goes on to say, and quote, concluding this letter, I would like to use this opportunity to thank each and every player who contributes to Hero Siege in one way or the other. This game is my life, and it is why I wake up in the morning or night. I've spent over a decade building Hero Siege into the game it is today. It has required an incomprehensible amount of time and effort. We have been putting every and more weight on player feedback, so please keep giving me yours. We do read everything we humanly can and base our decisions on the overall census. The best way you can help the game out is to write a review, so if you haven't, please do so. And also, if you have left a negative review, please check if we've corrected whatever it was you based it on, and maybe give a second opinion based on how the game feels now. I will keep on serving the players as long as I can. A very genuinely heartfelt written message. I think they put a lot of emphasis in being humble in the way that they um, presented this message and they iterated it. Also communicating with us as members and keeping contact with the community, making us aware of all the features and updates.